What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Let's get into this today. So, big DOT Blitz starting tomorrow. By the time you watch this video, it's either starting tomorrow or it's happening today, right? And so they're going to be out in full force. We talked about May 12th through the 14th, over 70,000 truck drivers that will be pulled over in America, in Canada, and in Mexico. Now, the big question. Are you taking the day off or are you running through it like normal? Now, the biggest insult, I think, to truck drivers out there is a tech company. I don't want to say any names yet, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Is now openly bragging to mega carriers that their robot trucks, self-driving trucks that is, are 15 cents a mile cheaper than paying you as a professional driver. So the first story in hand, the CVSA International Roadcheck. The world's largest commercial vehicle inspection blitz is kicking off tomorrow across North America and runs for 72 hours, like I stated. Just letting all drivers know, you will get pulled over. You know, we've made countless videos. Louisiana even goes through and breaks down which areas they're going to pull you over for. So there's really no excuse for you to get put out of service or any type of ticket at all. So it's going to be real big. You know, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of video of this. So first off, if you have any video of this while you're parked safely, of course, send it to muthatruckernews@gmail.com and we'll be here to show the world. But don't be surprised. This will be at scale houses. Some of them do it on the side of the road. You'll see it at rest areas. So, Mutha Truckers, be safe out there. But the next 72 hours is going to be a lot. So, we talked about this in yesterday's video. I'll put a link down below of it. Or I'll have it at the end of this video so that you can see it. But the deadline is this Thursday. So, like I said, the FMCSA system is going dark. So the FMCSA's legacy registration system is officially shutting down this Thursday from May 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern to prepare for the new Modus portal that we talked about. So if you are a owner-operator or run a fleet and you have until 8 p.m. Eastern this Thursday to log into the old FMCSA portal and verify your information. After that, the system is going to go dark and you're going to have to wait for the whole system to change over to the Modus. And so it might go dark for 4 days. I don't want that to happen to you. The biggest part is make sure that your emails match up. If they don't, and you're taking broker freight, you're not going to be able to do so. It's going to hurt your pockets, and I don't want that to happen to you. A lot of people are going to get this very late. They're going to do it on Thursday when everybody else is. And I'm telling you, that is a mistake because they sent this letter out to over 700,000 carriers. And I know a lot of you are going to do it late, so get ahead of it. Comment down below. Let me know if you got the letter. Let me know if you have made sure that just everything is just up to speed. I just don't want you to lose out on money. We've been keeping you guys updated every day since this diesel price game has been crazy out there. So today's current diesel price nationwide, as far as an average goes, is $5.63. I partner with Multi-Service Fuel Card. Make sure you have some type of fuel card to get a discount because I don't want you to pay retail prices at the pump. So Multi-Service Fuel Card has over 9,000 locations and I need you to be able to save some money. That's the whole point. So I'll pin the comment down below. If you're not using a fuel card, make sure you have something so that you can get a discount. All right, so in the beginning of this video, I said it was a tech company. I'm sure you figured it out. So autonomous trucking company Aurora is pitching customers by explicitly stating that their robot trucks operate 15 cents per mile cheaper than paying a human driver. 15 cents. So it says if you want to know exactly what the tech company thinks of your livelihood is worth, well, there you go. The CFO of driverless truck company Aurora just told prospective drivers that their robot fleet are 15 cents per mile cheaper than paying a human being. They're openly bragging to mega carriers that they can undercut you by 15 cents a mile. Is that all it takes to sell out the industry? That is the big question. And you know I've beaten this up, but Louisiana State Patrol showed a great video showing what they're looking for in Louisiana, and every state is pretty much looking for the same thing. So check this out if you are concerned. I know everyone out there is super professional, and this will just be another 72 hours, but just want to give you the information just so that you have it, right? There are no excuses at this point. So we've been talking about this all week. I'm wishing you guys the best, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
I'm Trooper Oscar Swallow with Louisiana State Police. We will participate in enforcement and outreach in this year's CVSA International Roadcheck. This year's International Roadcheck will focus on ELD tampering and falsification, as well as cargo securement. We will give you some guidance on what inspectors will be looking for during Roadcheck and how you can comply. An example of false record of duty status is misusing personal conveyance or does not log into the ELD, causing unidentified driving time. Tampering is something different. Inspectors are finding record of duty status that have been altered or shifted several days. For example, creating a fictitious driver ELD account to reassign driving time or allow drivers to log into the device using fraudulent credentials. I want to discourage motor carriers and drivers to not tamper with or to falsify their ELD.
I'm Sergeant Gregory Handler of Louisiana State Police. Cargo securement is determined by weight and length of the cargo and whether it's blocked from forward movement. Tie-downs used to secure an article or group of articles against movement due to weight must be at least 1/2 times the weight of the article or group of articles. Length requirements are in addition to the weight requirements. The minimum number of tie-downs required in length depends on if the article of cargo is blocked or not blocked to prevent forward movement. If the article of cargo is not blocked to prevent forward movement, 1 tie-down for articles 5 feet or less in length and 1,100 pounds or less in weight. 2 tie-downs if the article is 5 feet or less in length and more than 1,100 pounds in weight. Or longer than 5 feet but less than or equal to 10 feet in length, irrespective of the weight. 2 tie-downs if the article is longer than 10 feet and 1 additional tie-down for every 10 feet of article length or fraction thereof first 10 feet. If the article is blocked to prevent forward movement, such as a header board, at least 1 tie-down for every 10 feet of article length or fraction thereof. There is no requirements on the position of tie-downs. You just need the required amount. Keep in mind, there's cargo that is considered commodity specific that has its own securement requirements. So review the FMCSA regulations to see if it applies. Before using the tie-down, check for wear and damage. Lastly, make sure your cargo, including debris such as loose gravel, sand, is contained and secure so it cannot leak, spill, blow, or fall from the vehicle, or shift to such an extent that it affects the vehicle's balance, stability, or maneuverability. Thanks for watching this video. If you want more information on International Roadcheck, check out cvsa.org, click Programs, International Roadcheck, Resources for Drivers and Fleets.